Module 1, Lesson 1 of any drama class will say you should never appear with children or animals, right? Well, I'm going to tell you about a couple of incidents that happened recently, and when I come to my conclusion and my reflection on those incidents, and then I will leave you to draw your own conclusions, whether you agree or you may not agree with me. So, never appear with children or animals. Well, I'm new to Toastmasters, and I really loved the way that the meetings began on time and everything was timed and we had well-honed speeches, and I really enjoyed them. I really enjoyed the structure and the format. I loved the fact that they began on time, and we had a speech earlier about time, and they ended on time. It all went like a well-oiled machine. I was very impressed. Well, that was until the 25th of March this year. The 25th of March, well, Lorraine, our host, was conducting the meeting with our Toastmaster with charm and grace, as she did earlier on this evening. And well, after a while, the Toastmasters meeting turned into more like an episode of All Creatures Great and Small, because we have a member, a Toastmaster, and I remember when he was asked, oh, why was he in Toastmasters? He said he liked to put a smile on people's faces. And you know who you are, Charles Malone. Well, he conducted into his spa and recreation centre, aka the stable, where we met this beautiful, gorgeous, lovely little creature, newly born calf with lovely eyes, ears, eyes, beautiful. All she did was show up, and she was promptly named Lorraine. Now, Lorraine, our human Lorraine, got us back on track. Well done, Lorraine. And then Maria made a wonderful speech about hybrid meetings. Now, I thought, my goodness, we already have hybrid meetings in Mullingar, because we had different venues already. We had the stable, we had everybody's house, and we even included a creature that didn't even identify as a human being. And so there we were. Now, in order to prove my point, this very week in the Westmeath Examiner, there was a wonderfully written, thank you, Maria, comprehensive account of the said meeting in Mullingar Toastmasters. And it took up kind of a half a page of the Westmeath Examiner, and it was lovely. And I read it all, but in the middle, there was a wonderful photograph of Lorraine with her lovely eyes and her lovely ears and her lovely tail. That was the bovine Lorraine, just to clear it up. Now, a second incident that happened. So there we were, all upstaged by a calf. Second incident that happened was recently. It was last Sunday. Last Sunday was Easter Sunday. And in order to cheer up the general populace, I normally decorate a bonnet. I put daffodils and streamers. I stop at the bunny rabbit outfit and still put on an Easter bonnet. I have a daughter. My daughter is a lovely lady, and she assembled a very nice Easter outfit. So myself and my daughter, anyway, we began down Mullingar our Easter parade. Well, I'm sorry you missed the hat. I'm sorry you missed the outfit. We were a sight for sore eyes, believe me. Now, the sore eyes, when we went down the street of Mullingar, sore eyes, fleetingly looked at my wonderful creation of a hat. Sorry you missed it. They moved down, looked at my petite daughter with her lovely little outfit, moved down to this little gurgling creature with the yellow baby grow and a bib with a daffodil in it that just smiled and gurgled and absolutely had put no input whatsoever into preparing for Easter, but had just appeared, stole the show, upstaged by a baby. So there we was. Within a couple of weeks, I had been upstaged by a calf and upstaged by a baby. So Never go or appear with children or animals unless you are prepared to be upstaged. Now, thinking back, on both of the occasions when I was upstaged, I must say, and I'm sure the other Toastmasters will agree with me because you were there on the first occasion, it was an occasion of joy. We smiled. I did anyway. And so therefore, okay, if life's a stage, well, sometimes the spotlight is on us and sometimes it moves away. And you know, when it moves away, not to milk it, but I think we should just smile. Thank you, Toastmaster, guests, and everybody in Tullamore and Mullingar.
Top table, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Mary-Frances. I think at the start, we heard members of Toastmasters. Now it's late in the evening and I may have misheard that, but you blew me out of the water with your speech tonight. For me, it was not a speech from a potential new member. It's obvious to me you have spoken a lot in your life, because everything from your confidence, your pace, your use of the pause, you come across so relaxed when delivering your wonderful speech tonight. It was not, for me, it was not like you were a new member to Toastmasters. You are a master storyteller. I loved the way you introduced your speech. You told us what you were going to talk about. And then you fluffed up all our egos by telling us how amazing as Toastmasters we all are, with our structure, with our timing, with our, with our agendas. But then you put in the whole thing about the 25th of March and you had us all in the life age going, good God, what happened on the 25th of March? And that process of engaging your audience and bringing us on that journey with you was just really, really good. The story of Lorraine and Charles was just magnificent, because I only actually read about it in the paper the other day. Really, really great. It was really difficult for me to find recommendations, Mary-Frances, and I'll be really truthful. I was actually going, oh my gosh, where am I going to go with this? One of the ones I started off saying was to raise your camera slightly, because you are slightly looking down. So if you're on a laptop or a phone, if you could raise it slightly so you're more at eye level, that's a very, very minor recommendation. My second one was with your conclusion. I got a tiny bit lost at your conclusion, and I don't know, it's late at the night and I am wrecked, so it could have been just me. But I will look back over this recording again to look at it. But I think there may be something in conclusion that you can actually tie in a little bit better. But as I said, Mary-Frances, to me, you come across as a very experienced, engaging speaker with a well thought out, very humorous speech that totally engaged us as an audience tonight. So I say well done and really look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.